Hello everyone, welcome back to Shadowtoys Photography. So I only have one question for you. Do you really want to taste it? Let's get on with the show. So yeah, Peacemaker, what? No, this is not a Mezco. This is a custom figure by Custom Jobbers. You'll find him on Instagram. I'll post all the info in the description and below this and all that good stuff, so you'll be able to find him. But I'm pretty sure he's on Instagram. I think he's only on Instagram, but you can check Facebook and other areas. But I purchased this from him on Instagram from Custom Jobbers, at Custom Jobbers. So thank you, sir. This is a wonderful, magnificent piece of art. After watching the Peacemaker show, I really liked him in Suicide Squad, the new movie. Ugh, getting tongue-tied. I like both movies, but he was really good in that, and I enjoyed his show. It was a lot of fun. It was a fun watch. But yeah, I just wanted this figure, and yeah, I was thinking about the McFarlanes, but they're a little big, and I don't know. I really wanted something to go with Mezco, and then he put these up for sale, so I was like, oh man, I gotta jump on it. I don't know if he has any more for sale. You could hit him up. Might be a little different. I know it's on a Vtoys body, I believe, and I know Vtoys recently announced, when this is recorded anyway, that they may not be able to do any more of their bodies. So, not this. I know he's only made a handful. You could hit him up, see if he has anything like it. But yeah, it's just beautiful. I think Vtoys body. I don't think he did the cloth goods, but I know he did all the accessories, the paint, head sculpts. Comes with so many accessories. I'll show them all off, fully packed and loaded. Yeah, let's just get right into them. First, we'll look at his head sculpt, and then we'll go down the body. You can see that there. That's definitely John Cena in there. Very well done. I like how this is nice and chrome, so you can see my reflection in it. Like, that's just excellent. So I had him leaning on a paper towel, so he's got some schmutz. But yeah, pretty show accurate. Beautiful. This is removable. These aren't removable, but they sure look like they are. I mean, up close with that paintwork. Boots. Just beautiful. And, he moves just fine. His gun comes out. Of course, he could hold it. Just got to be a little gentle, because these are all 3D printed parts. So you just got to be easy and take your time. Oh yeah, it's ready to rock and roll. Beautiful. My goodness. It's just an amazing piece. I couldn't be happier with it. Oh, I didn't notice on the back there, he's got like a little tools. Did he use a blow dart in the Suicide Squad? I don't remember, but this looks like the little, the the poison darts when they're going in stealth. Yeah, let's go into his articulation. Beautiful rotation. It's a Vtoys body, so butterfly joint. It's one of those perfect articulated bodies that has articulation everywhere you need it. Bicep, double jointed, wrist joints, double, cut in the abdomen there, so he can bend all the way over and go back decently, side to side. Leg kicks out, so even with the holster there, just it's so well done, sir. Rotation, and yeah, so it's just, I don't want to say your basic articulation, but everything needed. So let's go into his accessories. It's quite a lot. Let me grab the tray here. I have a fan going, because again, when this is shot, it's during the more becoming summer, and it's like 90 degrees in here. Anyways, here's we'll start with the heads. Comes with 4 different heads. Kind of an unmasked head sculpt. That's not tack, that's like the green stuff. See that coming through, and comes right off. Oh, there we go. Like, beautiful. I mean, he may look like a little bit of Arnold from Terminator, but if you watch the show, and I said that to him, I was like, oh, he's giving me Arnold. But when I watched the show, and then I saw the episode where he's playing the piano, I think it's like episode 4 or 5, I can't remember. He looks exactly like Arnold, with like an Arnold head with a John Cena face. It was so weird. I was like, oh, well, yeah, that's accurate. So... yeah, it's just so well done. So well done. Here, next head. It's a Screaming. Yeah, stays on. That'll work. Beautifully painted. Like... I keep saying, you know, watch out, companies, these big companies. I mean, as you know, Mezco, I mean, Vtoys is top of the 1/6, but Mezco's argumentatively the best in the 1/12 scale game. So that's my level of measurement. So don't take it personally or anything like that. But so if Mezco, if I think Mezco's at the top, whoops, knock that off. Did it not snap in? They do give a pop. There it is. There it is. See, he's not going anywhere. But, yeah, it's just crazy good. I'll compare him to some Mezcos, but, I mean, Hasbro definitely beats Hasbro. One more head sculpt. McFarlane. I mean, maybe if McFarlane switches to cloth goods, we'll talk. But I mean, their articulation is, yeah, they have the same articulation, but that's an example on how you not do it well. Finally, Screaming helmeted head sculpt. But yeah, this is up there. This is way up there. Quality, just effort. I'm not really, if you can you really see his eyes in there? Just want to do this justice. I mean, this is just an unbelievable piece. Or I'll leave his Screaming or regular head. Let's see. Let me put the normal head sculpt back on. There we go. Just get him to stand while I don't want him to fall over. Like I said, it is a custom piece, so I treat it extra gently. Let me see here as I gather his pieces. This did not come with him. Now, this is an accessory I decided to give him. It comes from the Ash. It's a little small, but the chainsaw, this didn't come with him. Again, disclaimer. This is something I decided to give him, but it is just a little bit too tiny, and he can't really hold it in his trigger hands. I mean, this is, again, my accessory, but I'm hoping if you watch the show, you'll know why he needs a chainsaw. But I'm hoping the Leatherface from Mezco chainsaw will work nicely with this guy. But yeah, I just thought that was a little funny thing I should have throw with him. That did not come with him, but the 4 head sculpts, the handgun so far. So keep count. So that's 4 head sculpts, a handgun. Next, oh my goodness, what to pick? What to pick? All right, shotgun. Now, I don't know if this is 3D printed or not, but accurate. And I'll put weapons in his other hand, just so. And that's a little loose in there, but if I have him supporting with the other hand, I'm just kind of, I mean, he totally can. Here, let's do it. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to force it into there just yet, like I said, but you can get a decent enough. You see, I can kind of cheat it there. He takes those alien heads off. That was so sweet. Man, if you haven't watched the Peacemaker show yet, give it a watch. I mean, you may be like, I'm not a John Cena fan. I mean, I'm not. I wasn't big on John Cena either. But this show is like, let me compare him to The Rock. They both had wrestling beginnings. When The Rock's first started acting, even some people in The Rock now, they're like The Rock. But when he first came out, you're like, oh, he's just a wrestler. There's no way he can act. But when he did The Rundown, I was like, okay, The Rock is more than a wrestler. So, and with John Cena, I mean, I know he's been in a lot of movies, but this show, he comes with a P90. This show really, whoops. See, this is me. I'm not really trying to force it in his hands because I don't want to mess with anything, but there we go. But yeah, this show for John Cena is his rundown, basically. Give it a shot. Just give it a shot. Or watch the Suicide Squad if you didn't. Well, I guess you kind of pretty much have to watch the Suicide Squad, so you're not a little lost. But yeah, I know I could get the better pose there, but he's just got a lot to go through. So P90, accurate. I think he uses that in the final battle. Next, this is a really good piece. The shield. Keep him posed like that. So well done. So well done. It's got the straps there. I love these cloth straps. That's the way to do. Slides right in. I don't have to swap his hand out. I don't have to do anything crazy. But oh yeah. And I can get the gun in his hand. Very nice. Sweet. Whoops. Put that out. Everything nice and. Let's see if I get this out of his hands now without breaking anything. Yeah. Oh, all right. Nice. Very nice. I messed with them a little bit. This is my first time really like playing with them. You know what I mean? Yeah, my goodness, this is awesome. Can't wait for comparisons, but I still got more accessories to go through. Next is the sword. It's pretty sweet. Well done. You see it kind of reflects there. Of course, fits in his hand. If I can get it in his hand. Kind of, roll it in there. There we go. Let's get at the bottom there, just so he can hold it. Yes, sir. Very cool. How many accessories is that so far? Let's see, I'll count them up in a sec. He's got the Tomahawk Axe. Have him show that off. Dove of Peace. Needs the Dove of Peace. That is one thing I'll say. These other guns, they don't have the dub of peace, so I don't know if he can use them. I'm kidding. That's that's the silliest of gripes. That was a it was even a kind of a BS gripe of his too on the show. He's like, I can't kill anyone unless there's a dub of peace. It's like, yeah, okay. But I thought that was funny. A funny little joking knock on him, but see, his handgun got the dub of peace. But just a joke, just a joke. But great accessories. This is just wow. And finally, let's see. Okay, we got 4 head sculpts. The handgun, that's 5. The sword, 6. The axe, 7. 2, the P90 and the shotgun, 7, 8, 9. The shield, 10. And finally, Eagley. Beautiful Eagley. He is static, but look at that. Like, look at that paint. I couldn't do it that well. I'm not there yet. I'm definitely not there yet. This is just... I can't wait to get the G.I. Joe Spirit Eagle and see how they measure up. I mean, I'm sure it's not going to be as well painted as this. But, yeah, this is great. It can go on his... Not really on the gauntlet without stretching it too much. And I don't want to break these just in case. But he can, you know, kind of perch up on him just fine. Whoops. I'm having too much fun. Let me move the tray of goods. Let me double count that. So I guess we'll count the head that it comes on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 11. Wow. 11 accessories. And then I gave him the chainsaw. So like 12. Holy cow. 11 accessories. That's unbelievable. Like, great value, great figure. I mean, can I really complain? Can I really want anything else with this figure? I mean, he's 100% accurate. I mean, he came with everything he got in the show. I really don't know what else to give him. Maybe a duffel bag to hold all that weaponry. I'm not too sure. Let's keep Eagley down here while we do the size comparisons. Let's compare him to other stuff. All right, first we got Mezco, Christopher Reeves, Superman. So I think they yeah, they're in that. I think yeah, I think it's on the Mezco level. Let's get more Mezcos in here. Let's get the Bat. Also Mezco from the Two-Face exclusive 2-pack. I mean, this is a little... He matches more with Superman. The Batman's a little, you know, in the 60s era. But it still looks good nonetheless. Let's get more... let's go more Mezco in there, and then we'll compare him to other brands and figures. There's the Two-Face, said Two-Face. Again, from a different era, but I think it works. I think it works. All right. Let's, oh, you know what? I got a more modern, whoops, grub. Going out on me. Don't let Eagley see you. Thank you, sir. I got the more modern Two-Face with the, I think it was Christmas harness on there. It's actually sitting a little high. I gotta pull that down, but yeah, I think that, there we go. Yeah, it's a little bit of a better match. All right, one more Mezco. Let's go futuristic and do Yellow Krig. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and I think it looks better with Krieg because, I mean, he looks great with Two-Face. He looks great. But again, if you watch the show, he fights aliens. So that's more like, hey, that's perfect. Let's see how he looks with Naruto. Let's yellow it up here. All right, still, I mean, maybe not as good as Krieg, but definitely, yeah. I mean, if he's fighting aliens, I mean, he kind of looks like a crazy alien here. All right, let's do Noda Man, Rich Man. Let's do another Noda. James. Yes, they size pretty nice. I think so. Kind of use the bricks maybe in the background as like a line. You know, you should get like a lineup, a 1/12 scale, like police lineup. You know, you could really get the accurate sizing. I think that's going to be needed. Let's see. Let's get him next to a Hasbro that I was talking smack about. Mandalorian. That or razzmatazz up. A little cloth here and there. I mean, I don't know why people are so anti-cloth capes. I mean, you don't like your figure to sit? No sitting poses allowed? Standing only? I mean, sometimes they use the cheap stuff, cheap cloth, but don't tell me, is it really like plastic is cheap, molded plastic is cheaper than cloth? Here's another Hasbro. Angelina from Eternals. Let me know, I mean, is molded plastic really cheaper than cloth goods? I mean, not cheap cloth goods, like Tusken Raider level. You know, their Tusken Raider. There's another one in here while I go on. The Tusken Raider tunic. That was pretty good quality. You know, like, you telling me that's more expensive? Really? I mean, really? We'll see. There's PC Toys. Just popping figures in and out just so you can get an idea. There's a Boba Fett I threw like an old shirt on. Like, these things cost like nothing in some store. I don't know. I mean, not going to Joann Fabrics. I mean, they're ridiculously overpriced, but I mean, maybe I'm crazy. All right, let me keep going here. There's another Boba Fett. Figure arts. That was Hasbro I just pulled out of there. There's another figure arts. Luke. Jedi from Mandalorian. He stands. So, I mean, he towers over the figure arts. But that's okay. I mean, he kind of... I don't see him hurting Grogu. I see him helping, saving Grogu as well. So, yeah, I think it's all good. It's all good. Okay, let's throw in just figures I got around. Oh, you know who I need to show? Neca. I'll do that next. Let's get in... You know what? Let's pop in... Whoops. Of course. The new Casey Jones. And... it was really big. Let's see how she does next to April. Who doesn't like to stand on her stand. It's very annoying. Very annoying. All right, let's keep this going. Let's keep this going a little bit because there's a few There's a few I feel are worth showing. How about the Vtoys male? So you can kind of see Vtoys body versus Vtoys. I could really, because Vtoys can really be deceiving on, not really on purposely deceiving, but just deceiving on how tall it is. All right, one more. In Fujitoid, I feel like a little bit on the cartoonish level, but still something I feel Peacemaker can help or hunt down. So yeah, pretty good piece. I mean, he goes with a lot of stuff really, really well. I couldn't be happier with this figure. Thank you again, Custom Jobbers, for being an artist and making fabulous pieces like this. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how much praise I can give. I mean, just awesome. I mean, great piece. Just support customizers, support these guys that are out there, and females, all people that are, everyone that are out there. Support them. These artists, I should say, these artists, excuse me, these artistes who are doing these, magnifique, just beautiful works of art. These figures, just, I have a couple of myself I'm working on. I'll show off as time goes on, getting them done one by one, but I definitely wanted to show this off. This is a great piece. Thank you again, sir, for this. Give him a follow at Custom Jobbers on Instagram. Be sure to follow us as well on Instagram, and on here as well on YouTube at Shadowtoys Photography, and also Shadowtoys on Instagram. Yeah, I guess that's it with the show.